The movie begins with a high-speed chase with a black pickup truck chasing a red Ford Pinto. The Pinto is driven by a woman who's bleeding and looks terrified. In the pickup truck, you have an armed male played by Gallner. He gets out of his car and starts shooting at her and causes her vehicle to flip over. She gets out and starts to run as he continues to chase her down. This is the opening of the movie, but it's actually the middle of our story. I didn't know a thing about this movie. I didn't even watch the trailer. I only watched it because I was looking for something different than the usual slop that Hollywood's been making. Plus, I think Kyle Gallner is one of the best actors working today. The plot of the movie is told in 6 chapters, but they're shown out of order. The scene at the beginning of the movie is Chapter 3. You'll find out who these 2 characters are and why the woman is being chased, but you'll have to wait until the early chapters. Strange Darling is a great movie. In fact, I'll say it's the best movie I've seen this year. The movie is about societal stereotypes and characters using that to their advantage. The opening of the movie is designed to get you to make assumptions about what's going on. The female, played by Willa Fitzgerald, is even billed in the beginning as the lady, and Gallner is billed as the demon. We never do find out what their real names are. The movie intentionally misleads you as the story goes on, and you're never completely sure what is happening until the end. Because the film is shown out of order, the scenes are always filled with a sense of uncertainty for the characters. Plus, there's constantly escalating tension as a viewer because you've already seen the middle of the story. Willa Fitzgerald gives an amazing performance. Her character is smart and knows how to manipulate people to her advantage. She wears so many different faces and knows which ones to show at the right time. If it was up to me, she'd be winning the Oscar for Best Actress this year. Because I guarantee you she's better in this than whoever does win. Kyle Gallner is great in everything I've ever seen him in, and even though Willa Fitzgerald steals the show in this, he delivers a perfect performance. He's actually playing a much more interesting and complex character than what you're shown at first. Chapters 1 and 2 are the best parts of the movie. I'm not trying to spoil anything, but it starts with our 2 leads pulling up together in front of a motel, having a drink, flirting, and talking about the possibility that they might have sex before going inside. It's a cat and mouse game, but you aren't sure who is who. They're both playing mind games with one another, and you're on the edge of your seat because you know it's all going to go very badly. I do have one minor complaint. The movie goes out of its way to tell you that it was shot on 35mm film. They flash on the screen during the opening credits for the movie. Why? That isn't going to matter to 99.9% of the people who watch this movie, so who cares? Are they trying to brag to the hardcore film fans? In that case, you don't even need to put it on the screen at the beginning of the movie because they already know. They're hardcore film fans, remember? It just felt like an obnoxious attempt at bragging and made me roll my eyes. There was also a really gross scene as the movie shows the most disgusting breakfast I've ever seen in my life. This is a movie filled with murder and gore, and yet watching one character make breakfast for themselves made me want to gag. You'll know it when you see it. I'm going to wrap things up by saying that the movie has some really incredible lighting and camera work. It uses colors effectively in different scenes, especially blue and red. Look for them when you watch the movie. The movie also has a really impressive scene that's a single take featuring one actor, and it's an acting showcase. It's one of the best scenes of the movie, and it's impressive what the actor was able to do without any cuts or edits. Strange Darling is a tension-filled thriller that keeps you guessing from beginning to end. Go out and watch it right now. Seriously, go watch it right now.